And there. Okay, that should be enough to attract a human. Should be enough. I didn't think it'd be this hard to get a human. At least not get a human to a fairy ring. They just don't come by like they used to. I need one. Besides, it's a great deal anyway. They don't have to deal with COVID. They don't have to deal with any of the responsibilities of life. Who wouldn't want to go? Obviously, the rest of humanity. I think maybe this ring is just too far out. Yeah, humans don't go and forage as much as they used to. Yeah, they're too bundled up inside. I can't blame them, though. Better safe than sorry. What was that? A human. Oh boy, I haven't seen one in years. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Zen. Find your zen. You can do this. Do not blow this. Make a good first impression. You have to get them to trust you in order to go into the fairy ring and then live out their lives with you. We got this. Hello. Don't be scared. I promise I'm not going to hurt you. Hello. I'm sorry, I just caught a read on you, and I know that you would prefer this voice. I'm sorry if I disrupted you. I just wanted to say hello. Welcome to the forest. We don't see many humans around here nowadays. What brings you here? Oh, you were following that trail? It looks like someone left some shiny stones. I wonder where it leads. An adventure, right? Well, I promise I won't let anything happen to you. Well, I know we just met, and I know some fairy folk don't have the greatest reputation, but I promise you I do. My intentions are nothing but pure, and I hope yours are too. Well, it is dangerous to come into the forest with a selfish heart. Don't you know that? Mother Earth doesn't appreciate it, and neither do the fair folk. I suppose that is my warning of, if you're not pure-hearted, turn back now. Although I almost think it's too late. Oh, nothing. So, you are pure of heart. That's great. Actually, that's perfect. Just what I needed. Oh, nothing. Honestly, I just feel a connection to you, and that's why I want to protect you. After all, I've been needing a journey. You don't understand how boring it is here, do you? All day in and out, the same old leaves, the same old trees, same old everything. I suppose, though, with the Earth's condition, you humans now understand as well. I apologize for COVID. I hate seeing creatures get hurt by disease, including you humans. Fair folk of light, like myself, love all animals, including you humans. Some might say some fair folk love humans just a little tiny bit too much. Nonetheless, what are you going to do with all of those stones? Oh, you're collecting them to give it back to whoever dropped them? Huh, this human really is pure of heart. Oh, nothing. I was just complimenting you. Not many humans would, you know, try to give the stones back. Usually, well, the humans that I've met, they usually plan on selling them. Kind of selfish, isn't it? How unfortunate. Well, we do love all humans, but you have to be pure of heart. That is the way that all creatures are supposed to be. I understand how you could be confused. It's hard to get in touch with nature and understand nature's ways, but in total, everything can be good or bad. Nothing is, well, automatically evil, if that makes sense. There's always a choice, especially with humans. Like a snake eating a bird isn't necessarily evil. The snake's just trying to survive. Or like a cat trying to catch a mouse. Does that help you understand? Well, with humans, you guys really don't need anything. You honestly have your primal nature, of course, but you guys also have something special. A conscience. Not many animals have that, but you humans do. I suppose it comes down to morals. What morals are accepted, what morals aren't accepted. However, I will not pretend that I know everything, because I don't. That is the unfortunate truth about the scenarios. I know more than most, but not everything. It is impossible for beings like me to understand everything. We can try, though. It's mostly ingrained into our nature. I suppose this whole argument is just a nature versus nurture kind of thing. How unfortunate. I wish we had all the time in the world to talk about it, but I'm afraid it's not safe for you to be in the forest for this long. Yes, we should follow those stones. Staying in one place can attract things that I don't think you want to attract. I don't mean to rush you. I honestly don't. But it's worrisome. Great. Let's keep going. Well, I assume there's not many left considering how many you have in your hand. Oh, I mean, I'm assuming that there's not many left. Well, I wouldn't know anything about the stones in your hand. They're very pretty, though. Whoever must have found them must be really lucky. I'm not suspicious or anything. I promise. Now, come on. Again, I don't mean to rush you, but I'm just excited and kind of worried that we're going to attract something we shouldn't. So, what actually brought you into the forest? You know, besides the stones? Because I know I didn't put them all the way at the forest edge. Oh, nothing, I was just mumbling. Well, kind of guessing in my head of why you came in here. I want to see if I'm right. Oh, you just wanted to? Oh, to like escape the world? Understandable. I can only imagine what it's like to be out there. I don't blame you, is what I'm trying to say. I wish things are, or things would be different. Sorry, I'm just lost in thought. I mean, it's not fair what happened. Everything spread so quickly and not even Mother Nature could catch up. How unfortunate, huh? Oh well, you're here now. And I'm going to protect you, and everything's going to be all right. Oh, you found another stone. This one's even prettier than the last one. Are you sure you don't want to keep it for yourself? No. You are great, human. I admire that. I think there's another stone up here. Come on, let's go get it. Wow, look at that. A mushroom. It looks so tiny. Come over here. You should come see it. Huh? Why are you hesitant? It's just a little mushroom. It can't hurt you. It can hurt you? What do you mean by that? Surely a mushroom can't hurt humans if they don't ingest it. What do you mean, a fairy ring? I mean, I know that, my kind is kind of known for that, but this isn't a fairy ring. Oh, you see the other mushrooms? Ah, I see. Well, no, I wasn't trying to trick you into going into the fairy ring. Well, maybe at first I was, but I've taken a liking to you, human. It's not fair, but I can sense that your heart is extremely pure, and I like that. Well, I mean, you know, as pure as one's heart can be. Well, I'm sorry for lying to you, but it gets so lonely in the forest sometimes. And everything's nice here, but that doesn't make it less lonely. So, I thought if I could get a human, then we could just live out the rest of our lives together. Well, I mean, once you got here, I was just gonna have you get near the mushroom and then go into it. Well, it wouldn't be a big deal because, again, you're pure of heart. I wouldn't have pushed you in if you weren't. I would have made you dance, though. Well, no. I'm not gonna make you dance. I didn't mean to scare you. Well, no, of course I'm not going to. Again, you're nice. You're kind. You're gonna give my stones back to me even though I don't really deserve them back, but that's why you're not going to dance. If you would have said that, no, I'm gonna keep them for myself, then yeah, I probably would have made you dance, but now you can go in there and you can be free. Yeah, free of responsibilities, free of this sickness going around, free of anything, free of worries, free of materialistic lifestyles. You can live, and you can live with me. I mean, I know we just met and all, but I like you. I really do. I think you are the perfect human to spend my life with. No. You see, I don't need to know you. I already know you. Well, once I figured out you were pure of heart, I may have, looked into you. Your soul, I mean. I hope that's not a bother, but I looked into it and I think we'd be great together, even if you are a little hesitant. I'm sure that once we actually get to know each other as humans call it, or what's that thing that humans do that is like a trial of love? It starts with a D. Yeah, they date. I'm sure after we date, or if you even want to, because that's not traditional around here, but I suppose for you I could do it, at least for a little bit. But I think that we'd be perfect for each other. And I know you'll realize that soon enough, too. So, what do you say? Do you want to give up this measly life of working and then working some more and working again and endless work? For what? Money? Money for what? For to spend on things that you're not even going to use half the time? To make money value to eat? Who needs to pay to eat? That's not the way that it's supposed to be. The food from the ground is free. It plants itself. It roams free. It grows for free. I don't understand why that is needed. And in the end, not only do you have to pay for food, but for water? Water that flows fresh in streams. And not only that, but to just breathe, honestly. You can't do anything without monetary value. That isn't a life. I could give you a life. I could set you free. Please, join me. I promise our marriage customs aren't that bad. There are a lot of them, but I can help you. And you can spend the rest of your life work-free. Besides crops and all that stuff and taking care of nature, but I think that's a lot better than working yourself to death. For what? Spare change? Until you die? Retirement? You'll be old by then. Your life is already gone. I want to save you. Please, please, please. Let me save you. It won't be that hard to adjust, I promise. We can live happily together. Oh? You've been saying yes this whole entire time while I was rambling? And because I was rambling, I wasn't hearing you, and I've made myself look like kind of a fool because of it? Yeah, that sounds like me. Well, I'm glad you said yes. I've always wanted someone to spend my life with, and now I've finally got it. Finally. It's been so long. Goodness, you would not believe the humans I've encountered. I suppose I can tell you that when you go into the ring. I don't want to scare you, or make you frightened, or make you go away. Yeah, you just have to step into it and we'll be transported. Great. And here we are. This is my realm. Well, no, you didn't start dancing. Again, you're pure of heart. Unless you've been lying to me. No, just joking. You haven't. If you were, you would have already started dancing. But here we are. Isn't it great? Isn't it mystical? Isn't it awesome? Well, my home is right over there. Don't mind the strange looks. They haven't seen a human in a while. I suppose they're already kind of getting ready for the wedding ceremony. Actually, I need to tell you a quick custom first. Well, in tradition, we usually have to do a task for each other before we can get married. It's not a hard task, I promise. Well, it's not supposed to be a hard task. It can be as simple as just giving me a hug. That is your task, by the way. But yeah, and then you give one to me. We complete our task before our wedding date, and well, there's other customs, but they're too long to talk about right now. We can talk about them tomorrow, okay? Well, we have to have dinner first. That is, if you're okay with that. Oh, you think there's something I'm not telling you about food? Whatever do you mean? No, food is completely safe to have here. I promise. You know, besides those other times where I said I promised and I was lying, but I didn't lie about protecting you. Well, I was thinking about having some bread. Or maybe we could have honey milk. Oh, I love honey milk. Well, I hope you don't mind, but we're kind of vegetarian here. I probably should have brought that up to you before. I mean, we don't mind meat. We just don't eat it. And during our wedding, it would probably be best if you didn't bring meat. Yeah, they don't take kindly to big portions of meat and then trying to make them eat it kind of thing. It would be common sense for a human not to do that, and I know that you wouldn't, but some of the humans in the past, when there was a marriage ceremony, they tried to feed someone meat. It did not end up well for them. So I wanted to warn you ahead of time. I'm glad you aren't frightened by that. You seem to know a lot about us. I'm almost wondering if that is the true reason why you went into the forest. No, I don't think you lied, but I think you told a half-truth. A half-truth is not a lie and will keep your heart pure. I suppose in the end it really doesn't matter, but that is one of our traditions I wanted to tell you. Now, hurry, we have to eat some bread. Hurry, eat. Yes! Oh, I'm not celebrating for anything, really. Oh, of course you can invite some people over. It is a wedding after all. Though I would also request them to wear, more fair folk clothes. Culturally being sensitive. If that's okay? Oh, that's great. Oh, well, I hope you don't mind, but you just signed a contract to stay with me forever. Or stay here forever, but also to stay with me forever. Yeah, just by eating that bread. I mean, no, not just by eating that bread, but by choosing to come here with me. Well, I'm going to enjoy my time with you. I'm so excited to spend our lives together, and I know that you'll do great, and I know that we'll live in harmony and peace. It's going to be great, and don't worry, I'll keep this voice for you. Oh no, it's no problem for me. My voice can be anything you want it to be, from very low to medium to high. Anything you wish. Well, I'll know what you wish because your heart is very open towards me. But I should probably work on the whole honesty thing for you. If we are going to spend our lives together, I should probably do that. But, again, thank you for coming into the forest, for whatever the reason may be. I'm so happy I found you. And even though maybe marriage wasn't what you were looking for, I'm glad that we are getting married. Again, I foresee us having a great life together. It's going to be perfect. You just wait and see. It's going to be amazing. We might even have a child together. But that'll be, in the future. I don't think, that would be appropriate right now. Especially not before the wedding. We are very traditional here, you know. But afterwards, perhaps. But we'll get there when we get there, I love you. Well, I had to say it. I do, you know. Ever since we met, even if it was just a couple minutes ago, I felt an instant connection to you. And I know that you want to say it too. Again, I can read your thoughts. So say it. Say I love you too. Thank you. We're going to have a great life. And I'm going to make sure that nothing bad happens to you or us. We're going to live a good life together. I'm so happy, so happy I found you. You really don't understand how much this means to me. Maybe one day you will. Maybe one day we can look back on this and laugh and laugh about how stupid this was and everything. But for now, I'm just glad you decided to join me. Thank you.